Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about our remake of The Boy in our director's commentary.
Initial thoughts were that it was going to be a bit tricky because looking at the actual film is really professional and they had like quite tricky shots.
Yeah, but however we found that it was a good challenge overall to have these different kinds of shots, and we overcame the problems, and although some parts of it look a bit unprofessional, it was helpful and we learnt from that.
We tried to mimic the mise en scene, so have like the same kind of room that it featured in, and and the same type of house. And also Shivani mimicked what the actress was wearing, so she did her hair the same way as well.
Yeah. Also things like the fruit bowl and the positioning of chairs, just small things like that, just details. Yeah.
So for the tricky shots, it was zooming and panning, and constantly having to move the camera around so that we can get maybe the exact shot, because what we were going for was an exact remake. To be honest, I used an iPhone for some shots and for the dialogue because it overlapped with other positions and crossed over. It took a lot of different shots and a lot of takes to get everything because it jumps to different positions a lot. So we had to change position, move the camera around slightly to the left. So that took a lot of work just to make it accurate. We filmed on a sunny day, so we had to edit and change the saturation so it was darker. But yeah.
Yeah, and then also after filming it, we realised that a few of the shots were a bit shaky, but again, we learnt from that, and we know for our actual production not to have that kind of thing. Like, I think the problem was with the tripod not being loose enough, so panning was tricky. Also, we managed to find the soundtrack from the film, so we used the music from that and applied it to our own piece, or our own work. And it's not the exact one because we couldn't find the exact one. I don't think it was on the soundtrack, but it worked out. Again, like Naomi said, we used different effects to try and make it replicate the original, so it was dull, and so we made it dull by changing the saturation and the hue and things, and it was also kind of grey, so we kind of faded it a bit, and yeah, it just made it look more eerie, and it looked like a kind of conventional kind of horror thing that they do. And there is one particular shot that stood out for us that wasn't edited to the extent of accuracy where it could be. It's where I put food in the bin and then the camera lifts back up and the doll is gone. Because there was only two of us, one of us we had to stop the camera, get up and move the doll. So my arm starts down, and then when the shot continues, it was supposed to be a continuous flowing shot, but when it continues, my arm's up again. But we learned from that and know not to do that, and we probably should have had someone else maybe take away the doll or something. But yeah.
Another issue we did go through was the actual doll, because we couldn't find a doll to be the same size in the short amount of time we had. So we did have to use a smaller doll, and we found people who saw our clip found it quite comical, even though what we're supposed to do was a horror clip. So in that way, it was just a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, so we know for next time, just be more prepared, I think, for it. But we'll have more time, so I think that was more of a timing issue as well. But yeah, we didn't want people to laugh. But
yeah, we're going to learn from our mistakes, so when doing our final one, hopefully it'll be easier.
Well, yeah, it was a good learning experience. We learned from our mistakes. Yeah, and it will be helpful when we make our actual production and we can apply it to it and make it better.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.